button here so that we can record this call, because there were some people that weren't able to make this call, and honestly, they can watch it at another time. I like to have people live on these calls, but even if you're watching it or you're listening to it, you've dialed in on a phone, you can go back and watch it later. Just contact the coach that asked you to be on this call. But welcome to our call. We do this once a month, and basically what we're doing is we're sharing what a Beachbody coach is. A lot of people don't have a clue what a Beachbody coach is. A lot of people have seen 21-day fix infomercials. They've seen T25. They've seen a lot of things like that. Hey, Beth. They've seen different things like that, but they don't have a clue what Beachbody is. Why are people posting videos of them doing workouts? Beth looks really good doing her size workout. I'd look really bad doing my size workout. That's all right. We're both burning calories. So, what are people doing? How do you make money at this? There's a lot of questions that we're going to answer tonight. And I'm going to go to my screen share real quick, and I'm going to get started in a presentation so that you can see what I got behind this magic screen right here. So, can everybody give me a thumbs up if you can see the screen? Thumbs up. Okay. So, I'm going to get started in this call tonight, and I am excited that y'all on here. And the reason that I'm excited about that, and I'm going to share a little bit about myself personally as I go along this call too, because if you're a part of Team Beachbody, if you're a part of Elite Fitness, you're going to get to know me. We're going to spend some time together. I've got coaches in South Carolina, Tennessee, all over the United States as part of the business, but we do get to know each other on a personal level. And tonight when I was at Fuse, which is our youth, he was talking about, the pastor was talking about, I've had it in my mind for 2 years now, better days ahead, better days ahead. At our church, they always say the best is yet to come. And he just kept reiterating that tonight. And he said, I don't care why, I don't care how old you are, the best is yet to come. And he said that most adults don't believe that most adults just give up. Tonight, you're really going to see a great opportunity of why the best is yet to come, how you can be better fit physically, how you can be better fit mentally, spiritually, financially, so many different ways. It's not a gimmick. I've been doing it for 2 years, and the longer that I'm a coach, the more that I love being a coach. Elite Fitness is the team that I created, and that's my particular team. So what is Beachbody Coach? And the question that you may be asking yourself is, can I inspire others to lead their best life? How do I make money as a coach? I don't want to be salesy to my friends. I want to just live life freely. As a coach, I want to be able to enjoy it. Where do I start as a coach? And tonight, that's what we're going to help you do, is we're going to show you how you can become a coach, what that entails, and things like that. Like I said, my name's Michael Gowan. I'm a Diamond Beachbody coach. For you that's never been around Beachbody, you say Diamond coach and you don't have a clue what that is. That just means that I'm doing pretty good at this business. That's all that means. There's over 200,000 coaches now in Beachbody. There's pushing 300,000. Our team was last I looked was ranked 350th out of over 300,000 teams that's in this, which is pretty freaking good. And you want to know how proud I am of my team? Just ask me. I'll gladly tell you. I love my team, and it's not just because we're growing a great team. It's because we're changing lives, and it's changing our lives as well. And Elite Fitness is one of the fastest growing teams in the network. We're growing all the time. We're expanding all the time. And the more people that we can have be a part of our team, the more people that we can touch, the more lives that we can impact. It's the ripple effect. It's the compound effect, like I've talked about so many times before. So just a little bit more about me. I am a father of 2 boys, Easton and Hunter. Actually, I need to change that because Easton is not 16. I got Easton and Hunter. Both of those, I say Easton on there. But Hunter's 17 now. I'm a lead technician at Robert Bosch Corporation in Anderson. I've been there for 20 years. I do work 40 hours a week and do this and coach baseball and volunteer New Spring as a youth leader and do a lot of things. I do have a degree, but it has nothing to do with clean eating. It has nothing to do with exercise. It's in industrial electronics and engineering and things like that. I've learned a lot about clean eating, challenge groups. I've been successful in this business. I've been in it for 2 years now. And I just thought threw some words out here to kind of describe me, and not being cocky or being anything. I was just looking at my heart of hearts. And if you ask anybody, I think this describes me. I'm determined. I'm pretty disciplined, and I don't take no excuses. I listen to excuses from my challengers. I listen to excuses from my coaches, and then we move on. I show them how to get around that because I've learned how to get around it. I'm a dreamer. I believe that you can have great dreams and great goals and great things ahead of you, and never give up. And my saying has been for 2 years. I believe God put this in my heart 2 years ago for a reason, that there are better days ahead. And that can relate to you in so many different ways. And as you get to know me, you'll see that. So what is Beachbody? So Beachbody is the company that created T25, Insanity, 21-Day Fix, all that stuff. They've been around for a long time, since 1998. Carl Daikeler is actually the big dog now, and they are the CEOs and the creators of Beachbody. They created all these great workouts, and what they found was that people were buying these workouts and then sitting them on the shelf. They were great workouts, but people were not getting the results that they needed simply because they didn't have the encouragement that they needed. They just was buying a workout, and then it was sitting on the shelf. So what they found was, do you need something? Okay, love you. But what they found is people were starting to encouraging each other. People started helping each other, and they started getting results because they had that accountability. So they created Team Beachbody. There's Beachbody, the company, and Team Beachbody is a part of Beachbody. Team Beachbody is who we are. They found that accountability, that coaching, that one-on-one, that somebody taking somebody's hand and going on a journey with them, helped them to reach their goals. And that's when they created that network of coaches, that person-to-person support in weight loss and exercise, that multi-level marketing. And one thing that that I'll cover a little bit tonight, and I'll go ahead and cover right now, is it is multi-level marketing. If you don't know what multi-level marketing is, it's the best business approach, best business opportunity that you have. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not the person that gets in first. It's that goes the highest. It's not anything like that at all. You could join this business tonight and make more money than me. You can go further than me. This business is your business to do with it what you want to. It's a great opportunity. One thing that I like about network marketing is at Bosch, they tell me how much I'm going to make an hour. And I know what I'm going to make. With network marketing and Team Beachbody, I can make as much money as I want. It's really based on one thing. The amount of lives that I touch equals the amount of money that I make. The amount of lives that I touch equals the amount of success that I have in this business. You have to be a people person. You have to be passionate about people in order to be successful with this business. If you get in this business just to make a lot of money, you're not going to be successful at it at all, because people will see right through that. But that's what Team Beachbody is. So what is a coach? I want to tell you, first of all, what a coach is not. If you see over here, you see that's some of my team right there. But we're not fitness experts. We're not personal trainers. We're not nutritionists. You don't necessarily have to be at your ideal weight yet, but you have to be working towards that. We're normal people. I put that on there, but really I believe Beachbody coaches are not normal. I believe we're abnormal. I believe we're freaking awesome. I believe we're passionate. I believe there's not – when you find people that are truly great coaches, they're not normal. They're above average. But anyway, it's a person who wants to be healthy, wants to succeed, who is dedicated to helping others, and is motivated and driven. And it's a person who drinks Shakeology every day and who works out every day. Why? Because you lead by example. You show people, how do you get great results? How can I be 41 years old and be in the best shape of my life? Because I consistently do what I'm supposed to do every day. When I fall, I fall. When I fail, but I get back up. And that's what this team of coaches helps me to do. It helps me to be accountable, helps me to be in the best shape of my life. That's what a coach is. Now, I'll tell you this. Can you get certified in different things? Yes, you can. You can be a certified size instructor, insanity instructor, T25 instructor. You can get all kinds of certifications. Do I know more about clean eating now than I ever have before in my life? Yes. Do I know more about fitness and things like that than I ever had before in my life? Yes, because I'm learning as I go. But you don't have to be an expert to start this. What does a coach do? Basically what we do, and I'm telling you this, and I will fuss and fight with anybody about this right here. This is why I love this company. We have the very best workouts. Go to the gym all day long. Go get you a trainer, whatever it may be. There's nobody better than Shaun T, Tony Horton, Sagi, Autumn Calabrese, all those different trainers. They're the best of the best. Every workout that I do with them is amazing, and I can push myself as much as I want to. So we've got, number one, we've got the best workouts. Number 2, we've got the best nutrition in our clean eating guides, our portion control containers, and Shakeology. I've never seen anything like Shakeology before in my life. It's radically changed my health. It's helped me to be in the best shape of my life, and it's helped me to stay healthy too. And it does help you to lose weight because it's providing your body with the best nutrition that you can possibly get. So you got the best workouts, you got the best nutrition, and here's the other key right here. You got the best support in the coaches. That's where we come in. That's where we make a difference. And so we've got the best system out there. Nobody, and I'm going to make a video about this one day, nobody in the 2 years that I have become a Beachbody coach has ever not met their goals that tried. The only people that ever fail at this are the ones that quit, the ones that do not do use the tools that they have and follow us and stick with us. That's the only ones that fail. I've never had anybody stick with me for 60 days and they fail at this thing. I'm eating a couple of y'all to make sure I'm not echoing anymore. But everybody that's been through this with me or with another coach has always been successful. What we do is we post in online challenge groups on Facebook. You don't have to have Facebook, but it's the easiest tool to be able to do that. Our online challenge groups are usually 30-day groups. You can run them longer, but they're normally 30-day groups. Our team gives us everything that we need to guide. You don't have to create anything at all. So we might have in there to take your before and after pictures, and we tell you how to do that. Tell us your why for doing this, whatever it may be. But that's how we support our challengers. That's how we support our coaches. It's through online challenge groups. We do that so that people don't have to leave their house. They can check in whenever they want to. But that's our job as a coach, is just to support and encourage people on their journey to being their very best. That's it. And here's the awesome part about it. You can be significant in somebody's life. I love today, just like Tiffany Alberson tagged me and Kim O'Keefe in a post talking about her a year ago and now. I had a lady the other day talking about that she had getting back to her pre-baby weight, but more than that, she's got through depression and things like that. That's what us as coaches, we do. Okay, come on now. Okay, so you'll see if you've ever seen any of my posts or another coach, post, we'll post Tuesday transformation pictures. We might post, pictures of what we're doing to be able to eat well, like color coded baggies and, our food, our workouts. Then the bottom left-hand corner, that's one of my coaches. And that's Melanie Mitro. She's actually the top coach in Beachbody. I'll share a little bit more about her in just a second. But we share our journey. That's all that we do. We don't talk about that we're perfect. We talk about our struggles. But you'll see me posting my workout video or picture every day. Why? Because I want to be an example. I want people to see what I'm doing to be able to reach my goals, and showing them that I'm not perfect, showing them about my kids or showing them whatever it may be. I'm just sharing with them every day my journey and inviting them into my life and letting them see that they can trust me, that they can go on this journey with me. So let me show you this right here. So how do I make money as a Beachbody coach? Everything that you sell, this is the really cool part about this right here, is there's no middleman with Beachbody. Everything that you sell, you make 25% commission off of it. It's that easy. Here's the really cool part about it too. You don't have home parties. You don't have to have people come to your house and you go to somebody else's house. Now, can you do that if you want to? Yes. Have I ever? No. I'll invite somebody to my house to work out sometimes if they're a close friend of mine or if I trust them or whatever it may be, family. But I never have home parties and none of that crap. If I had to do that, I wouldn't be doing this. Here's another really cool part. I don't touch anybody's money. I don't touch anybody's merchandise. When somebody decides to buy a challenge pack, they simply go to my website. They buy the challenge pack. They put in their debit card information. They do all that different stuff. Beachbody ships them the stuff. I never touch any of that. That's the awesome part about this. You make commissions off challenge packs. There's cycle and team bonus cycles and things like that. There's lots of ways that you make money with this. Here's the amazing part to me. Beachbody is a $1 billion business now. Billion with a B, like boy, like billion, like a lot of money kind of business. Anytime that I want to start a business, if I want to go open up a Subway or a Chick-fil-A or a whatever, I've got to invest thousands of dollars into that company to be able to do it, right? And I've got to invest tons of hours into that company to be able to do it. With Beachbody, I'll share you in a second, the cost of it. You don't pay anything to invest in this company. You really don't. I have not bought anything since I've been in this company except for me. I buy my coaches stuff just because I like them, or things like that, just to encourage them and things like that. But I don't spend any money. I don't have any money vested in this business. Plus, I get a 25% discount. I make 25% commission off of everything. Plus, I get a 25% discount off of all the products that I buy from Beachbody. It's crazy. You have really nothing to lose with this. And with all the new performance line and different things that Beachbody's coming out, all the supplements they got, it's an amazing opportunity. But I will share this with you. I think some coaches, if you decide to be a coach, I think some coaches fail at this because they don't have any money in it. The difference is if they had $20,000 vested in a business, they would bust their freaking tail every day and every night to make sure it was successful. When you have $0 vested in a business, a lot of people just kind of treat it like a hobby, and that's the kind of results they get. Instead of treating it like $1 billion business and getting $1 billion business results, they treat it like a hobby. So don't take it lightly that you don't have to invest anything into this company. Take it as a blessing and an opportunity. The rewards for helping others achieve their health and fitness goals, the rewards are crazy. Like, for example, you can earn a free trip to Summit next year. Summit is our once a year Beachbody event that we have in Nashville. We get to meet with 20-something thousand other Beachbody coaches. We took over Nashville this past year. It was awesome. It was fun. But the rewards too are, you do get financial rewards. They do send you free things every month if you hit certain levels. I mean, I get something every month from Beachbody, like I'm getting a coffee cup this month, which might not be a big deal, but I have won an iPad mini before, I've got all kind of different things. If you're at a certain level with Beachbody, like Melanie is, right here at this top, this is Melanie Mitro. She's one of my upline coaches. She's got a trip to Italy, different things like that. But I'll be honest with you, those things pale in comparison to the rewards of helping change somebody's lives. And that may sound like, yeah, whatever. No, it really does. I'll share with you a little bit about how much money I make and things. I don't share that openly a lot. But when I have somebody tag me in a post and they're talking about getting out of depression and losing weight and it's helping their marriage and it's helping their life, and that means more to me than any amount of money that I can make. So that there's lots of different things and ways that Beachbody rewards you. So what is the dream team? So I told you that my team is Elite Fitness. I want you to get this. This is a very big deal. My team is Elite Fitness, but we are a part of the dream team. Melanie Mitro is the number one Beachbody coach. She is my wife's cousin. She is the number one coach in Beachbody. We get to train with her. We get to be with calls on her. All the training stuff that I supply my coaches comes directly from Melanie and those other top coaches. Those are tools that I'm not creating. I'm not using you as guinea pigs and saying, well, let's see how this works this month. I've got everything that I need to be from those top coaches that have been successful. Melanie was a stay-at-home mom. Her husband worked full-time. A lot of these coaches you can see right here, they did just different things. And, I'll share with you in a second about that. But her husband didn't even want her to do this job. He thought it was just some kind of pyramid scheme, didn't really like it and all that. Fast forward 3 years, and he's quit his job. And this is what she does full-time. And she makes a killing. But she's a humble lady. You wouldn't know how much money she makes. And she don't tell everybody, but I know how much she makes because it's my wife's cousin. But anyway, but you can see there's stay-at-home moms, there's single moms, dads, military, lawyers, doctors. There's one lady, she was a pharmaceutical rep, Lindsay Matway. I got to know her and her husband pretty good. This is what she does full-time now. There are lots of registered nurses. Well, used to be registered nurses. They do this full-time now, and lots of teachers involved in this. So it's not just people that are in debt up to their eyeballs and say, I need some money. It's some people that had some pretty doggone good jobs that decided they wanted to do something different, something they could be passionate about, and something now that they've been successful with. But so the question is, what can you expect from this team? How are we different from all other teams in Beachbody? Well, I can tell you this. the one thing that you'll get from me and the other coaches on Elite Fitness and from the Dream Team, but from whoever invited you to be on this because they're a part of Elite Fitness, is you're going to get support. If you decide that you want to be a Beachbody coach and 6 months or a year from now you're not successful, I can promise you this, it won't be my fault and it won't be the other coach's fault, because we are going to be here for you. We're going to ask you your goals, your personal goals, not our goals, because this is your business. But we're going to ask you your personal goals, and we're going to ask you what you want to do, and then we're going to help you reach those goals. We're going to have, Coach Basics groups where we teach you things online. That'll be at your time. We're going to have weekly team calls. We're going to have guest speakers. We do all kind of different things to be able to help you reach your goals. So I want to make sure everybody's still here, because I had somebody say that they lost me. You still hear me, Kyle? Casey? Casey, you still hear me? Okay. I assume. Lori's, hey, Lori. I didn't know you was on here. Okay, so everybody else can see me. Vicky said she lost me. I don't know why. But here's a really cool part too. This slide says how to create a life by design. This is what I love about this. This is your business. So, for example, when I get a new coach, I ask you what your goals are. If you say that I just want to, get my Shakeology paid for, or pay a bill off, or just make a little bit of extra money, then I'm going to go at that pace with you. But if you tell me that you want to be doing this as a full-time business owner, then I'm going to tell you what your goals need to be in order to do that. I'm going to tell you what you need to do and how to be able to achieve that. At the end of the day, it's your business to be able to do with it what you want to. You create your hours. Do you want to work 2 hours a day? Do you want to work an hour a day, 5 hours a day? What is going to be your business hours? This is your business to be able to do with it, to be able to set your hours, to be able to set the intensity that you want to be able to go, to be able to reach your dreams and your goals, not mine. That's the good thing about this right here. You can make it as personal and go as fast as you possibly want to be able to go. Okay, so how do you actually become a coach? That's what question that a lot of people, and I'm going to open it up for questions in just a few minutes, but how do you actually become a coach? So only thing that you really have to do to be able to become a coach is to buy a challenge pack. And that's why I said you don't have to invest anything in this. You buy a workout and Shakeology and you're a coach for free. Plus you get the discount, the 25% discount. You can just pay $40 and sign up, $39.95, and sign up to become a coach. Or if you're in the military, you get to sign up for free. But honestly, the best way to be able to do that is to be able to buy a challenge pack, because you're going to want to be a product to the product. What are you going to be talking about? What are you going to be showing them every day? You're going to show them how your P90X3 workouts changed your life, how Shakeology changes your life, and it will, how it improves your health, because it will. You're going to be able to show them those things. So the best option, the best thing to be able to do is to be able to buy that challenge pack. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to open up for questions in just a few minutes. But the thing that you need to really be thinking about the next 24 hours is, and even on this call right now, write down questions you have. What did you like most about this presentation? What are the questions that you have? Maybe I didn't cover something in depth enough. Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? What are your goals? What are your dreams? What do you want to do with this? I think it was Casey today, he messaged me and was asking me about this call. And I said, what interests you about being a Team Beachbody coach? Because I'm going to tell you this straight up. And Casey, obviously, he didn't reply with this. But if the only goal that you have in this business is to make a ton of money and that's it, and you don't care about nobody but you don't care about other people and things like that, I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be a fit for Elite Fitness. I hadn't had to turn anybody away yet, but Elite Fitness Team Beachbody is so much more than that to me. Do I have financial goals? Yes. Do I want me a big old quad cab, fancy brand new white truck one day? Yes. Am I not going to get it? Yes. Lord willing, I'm going to have that. Do I want to be out of debt? Yes. But do I care about people? Am I passionate about people and all that more than I am about my new truck? Yes. Ask anybody that knows me. That drives me more than the financial goals do. So if you're going to be a Beachbody coach, you have to ask, what are your personal goals, but also what are your goals to be able to help and inspire other people? Does Team Beachbody, does Elite Fitness seem like a good fit for you? Cool. What option appeals to you, to be a coach or a customer? So obviously, if you're on this call, then you're interested in being a coach. You can start off as a customer. You can just get a challenge pack and start off as a customer, work on your transformation story and things like that at first. But to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you that this is just the honest truth. The people that get the best results 99.9% of the time are coaches. Why? Because they're having to be an example. They're having to, set that example every day. Plus, you get to be on our team calls. You get to be surrounded by some amazing people like Kim and Beth and all my other great coaches that are on this call right now. So think about this. And this is what I think about a lot. And people that are in my challenge group, they get to see some of my crazy videos that I post. What can becoming a coach do for you? I was working out the other day, and I swear, this 21-year-old kid who's like my best friend, Trey Hayes, he came over and he worked out with me, and we literally just about killed each other. And as I was working out, I was thinking about, do I want to have struggles or do I want to have regrets? Because as you get older, you're going to look back on your life and you're going to have either struggles that you went through and you became a better person for it and you reach goals and you reach dreams and things like that, or you're going to have regrets because you give up on goals and you give up on dreams. So when you think about what becoming a coach could do for you, think big. Think, what kind of goals could you reach that you've never reached before? Financially, physically, whatever it may be. Think about what kind of dreams that you could have. How could this change your family? So think about those things. Don't sell yourself short and just say, well, I can make a couple of dollars. That's crap. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's crap. Think bigger than that. Think about what being a Beachbody coach could do for you and how it could impact your family. Just like I said earlier, Bosch sets the tone of how much I make every year. They tell me how much I'm going to make every year. Beachbody allows me to say, how much do you want to make? How many lives do you want to impact? I love that. It's up to me. So who can I help? Think about people right now that's in your family, friends, because you'll start off with a short list of people or maybe a long list of people. Who could you help? Who could you impact? Who could this change their lives? Who's going to the gym and wasting their freaking time all the time? Let's just be honest. Most people that go to the gym look exactly like they did last year and the year before and the year before and things like that. They're walkers, they're joggers, they're wasting their time on a treadmill. Who could use a professional workout with the best nutrition plan and the best coach, you, to help support them and help be their very best? Who? Think about that. And then, think about next, like I said, what are your goals and dreams? What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? Because here's the reality. If you've got kids, you realize that time flies by too fast. My boys are 17 and 13. And if I think about that long enough, I'll sit here and start crying because I'm just telling you, that's just the way it is. That's the way I am. I love my boys, but it makes me realize how precious every day is. But it also makes me realize that a year from now is going to be here just like that. 5 years from now is going to be here just like that. 10 years from now is going to be the blink of an eye. And what's going to be different about you? What goals and dreams do you have right now that if you was to put a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, a little bit of consistency, a little bit of accountability in, and you was to do it every day, what goals and dreams could you reach a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Because here's the reality of it all. That time is going to pass, and it's going to be here one way or another. And you're going to either have those struggles to get to those dreams and goals, or you're going to have regrets and say, I wish I would have done it. So what are your goals and what are your dreams? So this is my team. Yeah, I love them. They rock. We was in Nashville, and that's a good-looking group of people right there. I'm just saying, I'm proud of them. I really am. That's like my family. Me and Kim O'Keefe, we've done decided we're really not blood kin, but we are. We're like twins in a lot of ways with all this different stuff. But anyway, dream big, call to action. So why do you want to be a Beachbody coach? This is mine. You see this right here? It says freedom. I'm sharing with you tonight a personal thing. Why do I want to be a Beachbody coach, and why, if it's God's will, why will I still be a Beachbody coach 5 years from now? Freedom of time. So when my boys call me and they're in college or whatever it may be, they say, Daddy, you want to do this? I can say yes, because I set my own hours. Freedom of money. I can buy things for my kids. I can buy things for other people. I can go on mission trips if I want to. I can pay for kids to go to youth camp if they want to. I can buy my coaches stuff. Freedom of money. Freedom of time. Freedom of mind, so that I don't have to worry about things. Freedom of a job that I can do something that I'm passionate about. Freedom. That's been my why for a long time now, and that will always be my why as long as I'm doing this. So if y'all don't have, I'm going to be done with this presentation right here. I'm going to stop the screen share, and I'm going to go back to our call. And I'm going to open it up for questions. And I'm going to sip on my Chick-fil-A sweet tea, because that's just what I had tonight. I'm just saying. I don't eat perfect. But anyway, I eat pretty good. So, questions. Who's got questions? I can unmute you. You can unmute yourself, whatever you want to do. Anybody got questions? I know I didn't answer all the questions. Come on, don't be scared. Ask a question. Somebody. Casey, you got a question? You look like you got a question. No questions? Kim, ask a question. I mean, I know, Kim's one of my rock star coaches, but she can still ask questions.
So if I was wanting to get started as a coach, what would you tell me to do right now?
Say it one more time.
If I wanted to become a coach right now, where would you send me to sign up?
So what I would do if you wanted to be a coach right now is, first of all, I'd ask you what your personal goals are. It's not your financial goals or things like that, but what are your health and fitness goals? Because I want to set you up with the best workout to make sure that you start on this journey to being the best you that you can possibly be. Because first of all, that's my number one concern. So we'd help pick out a workout, and I would get you set up with a challenge pack, and I would send you to my website. I would get you set up through my website, because you would purchase everything through me. Here's the reality. So for people that are new, if you go on Beachbody, or the infomercials and things like that, and you buy a workout or anything, you're going to get assigned a coach. The odds are, well, you're not going to know them, first of all, and second, they're not going to be as good as us. I'm just saying, there's a lot of great coaches out there, but a lot of people sign up to be a coach, and I didn't say that being cocky. I'm just telling the truth. A lot of people sign up to be a coach, and they never do anything with it. So you could get assigned a coach that's not even there to help you, to support you, to be accountable with you, and do all those different things. But I would help you to pick out the best workout, get you signed up with a challenge pack. And, I'm glad you got on. Thank you, Lori. Hope it helped you. So I would help you pick out a challenge pack and get you signed up through my site. Any other questions?
So how do you work with coaches that are out of state?
Okay, so coaches that are out of state. So I do have coaches that are out of state. As a matter of fact, just to so you know, I've got challengers that are in Arizona, California, Pennsylvania, Florida, and some up north in different states. Everything is done online. So on Monday nights, basically we have team calls on Monday nights, and on those team calls we share information. Like I'll lead a team call, or I'll have a guest person come on. So you do just what we're doing right here, and we have Zoom calls with that. What we do with a new coach is we have a coach basics group. So just like our challenge groups, I'll have a closed group on Facebook, and I'll post in that closed group every day something for you to read, something for you to watch, or whatever. Only thing you do is at your own time, you go in and check in that group, you watch the video, you read, you do whatever so that you can learn. We use it as a slow foundation to help, build you a strong foundation. So one day we might talk about inviting. One day we might talk about, how to post. One day we might talk about personal development. One day we might talk about challenge packs. But every day there's something there for you to go and for you to learn. Instead of you having to go to a classroom or you have to pop in some DVDs, we've got a closed group on Facebook from Melanie, the top coach, and we're posted in there to help teach you every day. And the reality of it is, too, we do a getting started right call with you to help you get started right as a new coach. With our coaches, too, we'll talk to you a good bit at the beginning to make sure that we're answering any questions, set up one-on-one calls, whatever we need to do to help you be successful. That's why I said, if you've got big dreams, big goals, and you want to become a coach and you fail at this, it's not going to be our fault. And I don't mean that in a prideful way. I'm just telling you this with all 100% confidence. We're going to do everything we can to help you be successful. We're going to be here. And I've told my coaches, and they know this. I've been doing this 2 years. The only way that I quit doing this is if it's just not God's will. And I'm going to have an audible voice from heaven that says, Michael, quit doing this. This is God. I mean, I'm serious. This is how passionate I am about this. I'm just telling you, I love it. Every time that I seem to struggle with this and I seem to start questioning if this is something I do, I'm supposed to be doing, I promise you something is put in place that day, whether it's a message from somebody or something, even people that have never been in my challenge groups that send me a word of encouragement. It's crazy. It's a God thing. I mean, it really is. It's a word that just says, I'm doing the right thing. You're on the right path. Because you do get discouraged at times. People quit, you know, and you want so badly for people to be their very best, but then they quit and you're like, golly, you know. So anyway, everything is done online through closed groups on Facebook. I've got challengers that I've never seen in person, and they've lost, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. But I feel like I know them. I hope I get to see them one day. But everything is done online. Any other questions? That was a good question, by the way, Coach Kim.
All right, I got one.
Uh-oh. Now she scares me.
How long do you think on average it takes somebody to go from emerald to diamond, or from just a discount coach to emerald?
From discount coach to emerald. So I have seen I've seen people go, emerald in a week, and I've seen people take months to go emerald. I went diamond, which if you don't know what that is, but I went diamond in 92 days, which is pretty quick, but I've seen people go diamond in 40-something days. Really the thing with this, all the rank and things like that is not as important as it is building a solid foundation and learning the business as you go. It really is. I've also seen people get to diamond, which is just a rank. Is all for people that don't know what that is. It's just a rank. I've seen people build up and they get this big rank and all this different stuff, and they look like they're building a solid foundation, and really they're not, and everything crumbles below them. I would say it's better to build it slowly, have a solid foundation, really understand the business, really understand how to impact people's lives, and be able to get to a rank later than it is to do something that's going to crumble, that you're fighting all the time to try to keep. But I've got about 3 or 4 people on my team that's going to be, I see my dog, mean dog. But I've got about 3 or 4 people that's going to be diamond here pretty soon in my business. You're one of them, Beth. Tell them, Lola. Yeah, you. Anyway. Yeah, your coach, Kim. I'm sorry. Every time I talk about Beth, that's Kim's coach. She reminds me that that's her coach. Okay, any other questions? We do have fun. I'm telling you, we get to know each other. We have a blast. And the cool part about this business is this. This is the reality of this business that I love. Whatever you think your business, let's say that you decide tonight that you want to do this. Whatever you can possibly imagine with this business, it's so much bigger than that. Because I never imagined certain people would be on my team. I never imagined. When I started this business, I didn't say, yeah, I think I'll coach Sherry Cheek. She's a challenger that I got that lives in Arizona. Yep, Sherry Cheek in Arizona. She's going to be my challenger one day. I didn't even know who that was. I've never met this lady, But I've met several of these people through Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. And that's where we teach you social media. We teach you how to expand your network and how to get outside of that. It's freaking crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. The opportunity is amazing. It's work, but it's worth it. One thing that I didn't share, somebody didn't ask, is we was talking about earlier with the network marketing and things like that, is there's people that's been in this business a shorter time than me that makes a lot more money than me, and there's people that's been in this business longer than me that I make more money than. So how much money do I make? So about right now, I make about $1,700 a month doing this. I put in about, I don't know, hour and a half every day. I mean, I've gotten out where I've got it crunched down pretty good. I might put in 2 hours. Sometimes I put in an hour, but $1,700 a month is pretty good. I'll be honest with you. I've made some financial stupid decisions in the past couple of years, and it's helped me to get out of those holes. And it's helped me to actually start looking and seeing how I can, you know, who I want to pay my house off early, you know. I can do that. I believe in a couple of years, I'll be working towards paying my house off early. It just slowly goes. You know, I get paid every week. Like tomorrow, I can't wait to log on to Team Beachbody. First of all, the first thing I'm going to look at is see where my coaches are and see where they've done, you know, and see what they hadn't done. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just kidding, Kim. I'm just messing with you. But I like to see what they've done, and I see where they are as far as how many challenge packs they've sold and how they're growing their business and stuff. And then the next thing I look at is my commission. I get paid on Thursday. So tomorrow I'm going to get $498 deposited into my personal checking account for the work that I've done the week before. And tomorrow I get to see what I'm going to get paid next week. So I'm going to make about $500 get, you know, thrown in my personal checking account tomorrow for having fun, being in the best shape of my life, and help other people do the same thing. It's awful. I hate it. It's awful. Just kidding. I love it. Love it. Can't wait to do it full time one day. Can't imagine what it'd be like. And I will, Lord willing, I will. That's my goal. Freedom, right? Any other questions? So here's the thing. When you get off this call, write down any questions you got. If I'm the one that invited you to this, get in touch with me. If Kim invited you, or Beth, or Brian, or whoever it may be, get in touch with them. Ask them any questions, and we'll be glad to help you, you know, with this. If you decide that you don't want to be a coach and you just want to move forward with your health and fitness, then that's fine too. But I'm telling you, being a Beachbody coach is the best. It's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Outside of my kids being born and my salvation, it's one of the best. I love it. I love it. So y'all have a good night. And got any more questions or anything that you need, just get in touch with the coach that invited you on here. Bye, y'all. See you later.